that is going through struggles right now in America. And what I mean by struggles, I mean like financially, and mentally, physically, you know. Um, I work a job. I get paid about, I think, $15.50 right now, and I'm a cook, and I usually get about 40 hours a week. I bring home about anywhere between 1,100 to 1,200 before taxes. Now, my rent is $1,000. This is Thor, by the way. This is my pup. He's a pit bull. And my car payment is about 500 something every month. My fiance, she makes about same as much money as me. We don't qualify for any food stamps capability here in the United States. Most of our paychecks go to our bills and stuff, and on top of that, we have to use the rest of it for food and stuff because we don't qualify for food stamps. And, we're left with not being able to buy things and do things that we want to, which is like get married. And, it just seems kind of ridiculous that all these, things like car payments and APR is just through the roof for your car. And, just trying to be able to find a refinanceable loan and get approved for that is actually really hard to do. On top of that, I also do sales, which is I have my own personal business. I sell Pokemon cards. I try to flip electronics and sell them, and sometimes that doesn't always go good because that money needs to be used for necessity for like gas, food items. I also DoorDash. So I'm putting myself out there to try to bring in the extra income so that I can actually do the things that I want to, which is get married, get a house, be able to provide for my kids. But it just feels like the more I just do this, the people who, aka politicians, are just going to keep on putting that money deep into their pockets. Companies that finance our cars, they don't give a fuck about us. All they care about is their payments. Car payments, APR, is at an all-time high. Housing is at an all-time high. The cost of housing is at an all-time high. I think since the 80s, it's done like a 300% skyrocket, which is crazy. Schooling used to be, affordable to go to college, but now it's extremely, debt worthy. It's not worth going to college because, the rest of your life you're going to spend paying off that loan. And on top of that, most Americans don't have savings put away. It's extremely hard to have savings put away, and when they do, they're actually having to cut into that savings because they have emergencies that are happening. And, when they look to their government for help, their government just shrugs their shoulders and doesn't know what the fuck to do, except take more and more of their money, which, we get taxed for our roads, and on top of that, our paychecks gets taxed, and then on top of that, we get our state tax, and then on top of that, we have food tax, we have gas tax, appliance tax, electricity. That's all these things we're being taxed for, but just doesn't make sense. And I may seem like I'm ranting, but I'm not. I'm just trying to get my view out there and how I feel about this economy in America right now. And not just only the economy, but, the livelihood of the American, what it's like to struggle.